Okay, first things first. Put your name on the front of your book. Okay, with my highlighter, do you see one of the words that we've been practicing for our sight words? I see it. So let's highlight that word, I. Yeah, and that's its kindergarten word, C-A-N. What's that word? Can. And I bet you can sound out that third word, n.
Run.
Oh, so let's read it all together. I can run. What are they going to use to run on that front page?
Shoes.
Shoes. So with my highlighter, I'm going to highlight those shoes real quick.
Me too. Me thread.
Okay. Okay, open the book and turn to the first page. I can run, and let's see. Okay. Ooh, so what's that sight word that we're going to highlight? I. Ooh, and I see one that we did a paper on today. You. Y-O-U. Okay. Now I see that word can again 2 times. Let's sound out that third word. J-A-M-P. What's that word? Jump. Very good. Jump. Okay. Now, with my highlighter, because the girl is jumping, I'm going to highlight these marks that show she's jumping. So just highlight those marks, okay? That shows she's jumping in the air. Okay, highlighters down and fingers ready. We're going to read this page together. Fingers ready. Ready? Read. I can jump. Can you jump? Ooh, I see something at the end of that sentence that's not a period. A question mark. So with your pencil, would you please circle that question mark? Circle that question mark. What does a question mark tell me? Camila. Oh, yeah. What's it tell me, Camila? Yeah, it means that I need to change my voice. When I see a question mark at the end of a sentence, my voice needs to go up at the end. So it goes like this. Can you jump? Okay. When you ask a question, your voice goes up at the end. All right, let's go to the next page. All right. I see one sight word that we need to highlight on this page. Do you see it? The. Now, I see some crazy marks there too. We're not going to really talk about these marks too much right now. I don't know if you learned about these in kindergarten or not. But it's these marks right here. I'm going to circle them. They're called quotation marks. Say quotation.
Quotation.
That means that somebody's talking. Quotation marks, when you see that, that means somebody is talking. What is somebody saying right there? What does N-O say? No. This word right here is the word said.
No.
The. And what do you think that last word is? Be. Very good. So let's read this all together. Ready? Fingers ready? Ready and read. No, said the bee. Look what I see right here too. Anybody know what that thing's called? It's called a comma. And when I say comma, I go like this. I go comma, comma, comma. And I point down, comma, comma, comma. Okay? Because a comma goes down. It's down below. And a comma means to take a little pause. So when we read this sentence, we'll say, no, said the bee. You have to do a little pause between no and said. And who's talking on this page? Who's saying no? The bee. The bee. Let's highlight that bee. And what's he saying no to? What was the question on the page before that? Can you jump? Yeah, do bees jump? No. Okay, turn the page. Do you see a sight word we need to highlight? I. And you, very good. I and you. Go ahead and highlight those two words. I, you. And I see the word can again. And I see another word that was on the front of our book.
Run.
Run. Very good. So let's read this together. I can run. Can you run? Ooh, what's at the end of that sentence again? Question mark with your pencil. Circle that question mark. And let's read that together again and ask it like a question. Okay, let's read the whole page. Ready? Read. I can run. Now remember, we're going to ask a question. Can you run? Good. Now, I want you with your highlighter. This boy he's not jumping. What's he doing? Let's highlight these running marks. Makes it look like he's running. Just do those marks that show he's running. Okay, let's go to this page right here. Do you see any sight words we should highlight? The. Good. The. Highlight the word the. Oh, and I see some weird marks again. Anybody remember what those marks are called? Anybody remember what those are called? Close. It's called a comma, comma, comma. It's called a comma, okay? On the bottom is a comma. So would you circle that comma right there? Does anybody remember what that comma, what we do when we see a comma?
Comma, comma, comma.
Yeah, but we take a little pause. We take a little pause. These marks right here are called quotation marks. Everybody say that again. Quotation.
Negotiation.
Good. And did anybody remember what quotation marks mean? That somebody is talking. Very good. What is somebody saying on this page? No. Yep, when there's quotation, someone's talking. It says no. This word is said. You know the word the, and what's that last word? Fish. Good. So let's read that together. Ready? And we're going to pause after a no. Ready? No, said the fish. Good. And what's he saying no to? He can't run. That's right. So let's just highlight our little fish right here.
No, yellow.
We're using our highlighter, honey. Turn the page. See any sight words we should highlight? Which ones? I and you. Good. I see that word can. Oh, and there's a word that we practiced in one of our other little books. What's that word? See. Good. Anybody see anything we might want to circle with our pencil on that page? Question mark. Yes. Question mark means we are asking a question. So let's read this page together. And that second sentence, we're going to ask a question. Are you ready? Fingers ready. Ready and read. I can see. We're going to ask a question. Can you see? Good. What is she using to see? A magnifying glass. Let's color that magnifying or highlight that magnifying glass. Okay, moving on to the next page. Ooh, I see a sight word. What is it? The. Now with my pencil, do you see something I should circle? Ooh, good job. Yeah, the quotation marks. And the comma, comma. So what do quotation marks mean? Quotation marks mean that someone is talking. Very good. And what are they saying on this page? N-O says? No. Okay. And then the comma, 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 that means that we're taking a little pause. So I see no. The next word is said. We know the word the. What's that last word, do you think?
Worm.
Worm. Yes, it is a word worm. So let's read that together. We're going to take a little pause after the word no. Okay, fingers ready and read. No, said the worm. Very good. What's he saying no to? He can't see. I don't think worms in real life even have eyes.
They don't? So where do they see?
Okay, let's turn. Oh, you need a minute? Okay. Okay, last page. See any sight words? I see the. What else? Uh. With my pencil. Oh, yes, I see a comma.
There's a comma,
A comma.
comma.
And a comma means we're going to do what?
There's
Take a little pause. You're right. All right, I know the word the. I'm not sure about that word, but I know the word can, see, be, fish, a worm. So what could that be? The blank can see a bee, a fish, a worm. It starts with a B. What do you think? Who can see a bee, a fish, and a worm? What do you think, Daisy? Boy, very good. That is the word boy. Sometimes we have to use our other clues to figure out words. All right? So that word is boy. We know can, we know see, and we've already read the words bee, fish, and worm on this book. So let's read this together. Make sure we're going to pause at the commas. I want you to just listen to me read it one time. Follow with your finger as I read it, okay? The boy can see a bee. I'm going to pause. A fish. Take a little pause. A worm. Okay? Your turn to read with me. Ready? Read. The boy can see a bee, a fish, a worm. Ooh, I love how you did your pauses. And what are they talking about? What is the boy doing? He's looking or seeing. So with my highlighter, let's just highlight this mark of him looking. And if you want to have him looking at the bee, and you can make another mark, have him looking at the fish, and do another mark, have him looking at the worm. So remember to read this book all the way back through, and then read it to your mom or dad, and they can send it to your teacher and show them that you read it. Make sure at home to take a picture of it and send it to your teacher.